Raghav is climate change lead at Conservation International, where, as I understand it, she gets to work across programs to make sure that Conservation International has an integrated approach to their climate change strategy. And I also learned that she was recently named in Style Magazine, one of InStyle Magazine's Badass Women. Is that true too?
Yeah, it is.
Shyla, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm delighted to be speaking with you.
Now, I know that you are working across all of these different parts of Conservation International and the amazing work that they do. So could you tell us a little bit about what Earth Overshoot Day means to you and the work that you're doing there?
Absolutely. So to me, Earth Overshoot Day is really a powerful reminder of the toll that our actions are taking on the planet. And more importantly, the toll that those actions are taking on us. At Conservation International, we believe that humanity and nature are intertwined. You can't separate one from the other. And our exploitation of the natural world and of natural resources is significantly limiting our access to clean air, to clean water, and our ability to have prosperous and healthy societies. I work particularly on climate change, and in addition to general environmental and natural resource issues, Earth Overshoot Day highlights the fact that we're very quickly reaching a tipping point, that we are pushing the planet to its limit with the amount of greenhouse gases that are being emitted into our atmosphere. My focus in particular is on nature's climate solutions. We know that by stopping deforestation and ramping up reforestation, we have at least a third of what's needed to solve climate change. But year after year, deforestation rates keep going up. Last year, we lost an area the size of the country of Bangladesh. And once we've lost these places, we can't get them back. And so the most important thing that we should do to prevent this additional type of overshoot in the climate system is by slowing the destruction of our planet. And that will also give us the greatest chance of solving climate change.
I absolutely, and I think that there's amazing ways that those all connect together. It excites me that there are organizations like yours that are thinking about this so holistically, and that's such a major focus of the work that you do. So with all of these amazing initiatives, all of these incredible programs, what is one that really excites you? What is an initiative to move the date that is keeping you going?
So we just started a really audacious project, which is to undertake the largest tropical reforestation project in the world, which is being implemented in the Brazilian Amazon in partnership with the government of Brazil, with the World Bank, and the Global Environment Facility. Our goal over the next 6 years is to replant 73 million trees. This is going to be a critical contributor to Brazil being able to meet its target under the Paris Agreement of restoring 12 million hectares of land. In addition to that, projects like this are so critical because the only technology that we have today to remove carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere is a tree. Planting trees is still the only way that we can slow climate change and increase natural carbon sequestration at scale. So projects like this really excite me and give me hope that we'll really be able to get a handle on climate change. And the other thing that really excites me is the opportunity to work with other powerful women in the environmental movement, in particular Indigenous women who in their cultures and in their minds and hearts hold really important traditional knowledge that can also help us solve climate change.
Oh gosh, I just got goosebumps when you said that. It's so, I love hearing that, and I can't say enough how much that excites me too. But to the true point, all this technology that's coming through. None of the technology we've got yet measures up to what planet Earth has already given us. So I think that's really exciting work. My last question then for you, Shyla, is when we come back a year from now and we have this conversation, what is the challenge or issue that you would most like to see progress on?
Yeah, I'm so glad that you framed this question with a 1-year goal, because working on climate change, we're always looking at projections really far out, 2030, 2040, 2050. But the fact of the matter is that we really only have a few short years to turn around the trend of global emissions going up. In fact, we have until 2020, which we heard from Christiana Figueres about. And so it'll be really incredibly important over the next year for us to see a renewed commitment to the goals of the Paris Agreement, for countries to accelerate their actions to meet the commitments that they've already made, but also exceed them. And more importantly, we need to see all hands on deck. It's not just about countries, it's also a responsibility for cities, states, companies, investors, and communities alike to come together to solve the climate crisis together.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for all of the work that you do and being such a great champion for sustainability and climate change action. It has been a real pleasure.
The pleasure's all mine. Thank you.
Thanks for being part of our movement to move the date.
Let's move the date.